Welcome back to Stephen A. Smith Show right here over the digital airwaves of YouTube and, of course, iHeartRadio. This is a special edition of the show because I'm still on vacation. But I made sure to talk to my peeps beforehand. I did tweets earlier. I'm about to do phone calls now because it's about you. It's about me and you. You wanted to communicate with me. Even on my vacation, I'm communicating with you. Let's go to the phones, okay? Let's go to Trey in Atlanta. You're live with Stephen A. What's up, Trey? What's up? Alabama,
What's up,
my bad. I'm sorry, Trey. What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Good to talk to you. What's up?
Good, yes, sir. So my question is, I've been following you for a long time, man, and I just basically like the way that you go about business as far as how you talk about the players and things of that nature. I'm 27 years old, and I want to get in the media space doing something. How would I go about, trying to get that and make it a career?
Well, first of all, understand what you want to do, Trey, okay? You want to be in front of the camera, then you know what? You got a lot of people that are starting podcasts and doing things of that nature. That's true. But you also got to pay attention to the nuances that come along with the business. Like you have folks, they have podcasts and what have you. They get a camera, they get a microphone, they sit on a couch and, they talk a lot of shit. And we get all of that. But you know what? It's one thing to drop a curse word here and there. It's another thing to not put on display the full arsenal of your vocabulary, to learn how to articulate and elocute your thoughts properly that's suitable for linear television, digital TV, and beyond digital video and stuff like that. You got to know what advertisers and sponsors are looking for. You got to pay attention to those kind of things as well. You got to also make sure that you have something to say. A lot of times people want to talk, but it's based off of just stuff that they're hearing or things of that nature. You got to research. You got to read. You got to know what's going on. You got to have historical context. You got to know what the opposition may say. You got to take into account all sides. So you're having a discussion with the viewer, with the listener. You're talking not just at them, you're talking to them. Like I'm talking to you right now, right? You see what I'm doing, Trey? You asked me a question. I'm giving you an answer. I'm not just talking. I'm answering your question because I listened to what you asked. That's how you have to treat every listener and every viewer. Talk to them in a way that they can understand what you're trying to say and make sure that the content that you disseminate is relatable to whatever it is that you believe or they've convinced you they'll want to hear. You feel me?
Yeah. Yes, sir, I do. I just want to appreciate it, man. I watch you every day on First Take and just wanted to say this is an honor to talk to you, man. So I appreciate everything you just said.
Thank you, my brother. Go at it. Get yours, my man. Happy to help out anytime. Appreciate the call. Let's go to Dylan in New York. You're live with Stephen A. What's up, Dylan?
Yo, what's up, Stephen A? So
Talk
I got
to
a
me.
question for you real
Yes,
quick.
sir.
So I'm probably the biggest Austin Reaves fans in the world, and I just want to get your point of view. Like, how do you see his potential? Like, you think J.J. Redick will help him, like, develop his game more, like, reach a higher ceiling?
I think so. I think that Austin Reaves works hard. I think he works on his game. I think fatigue kicked in a little bit last year because he played around the summertime as well. But I think that, he's shown a lot of promise and he continues to upgrade. He certainly needs to improve defensively. That's really, really what it comes down to. He'd be surprised how much that would boost his confidence. Alex Caruso is somebody he can learn from, that toughness, that rigidity in terms of what he brings to the court defensively. It can create additional opportunities for you as well. And obviously, there's two things that I would tell you he needs to work on: his defense that I just brought up and his jump shot. It's not to say that he can't hit long-range jump shots. He can't hit threes, but he needs to get more and more and more proficient at it, because when LeBron James and Anthony Davis are your teammates, you're going to get opportunities to hit open shots. And you got to make sure you bury them. And when you combine that with being a bit more tenacious defensively, thereby creating additional opportunities for yourself and your team on the offensive side of the ball, because you've created stuff defensively by forcing turnovers and things of that nature, that makes you even more valuable to somebody like a J.J. Redick. Now, J.J. Redick was never known for being a great defender, ever. But boy, was he an elite shooter. Make no mistake about it. So if you're Austin Reaves and you go in there and you show him that you're committed to improving defensively and you're committed to improving your jump shot, it's not just going to be a breath of fresh air to J.J. Redick. It's also going to be a breath of fresh air to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And those are the two people you should want to please more than anybody. That's my answer to your question.
It's because I watch most of the Lakers game whenever. Sometimes he'll just completely lose confidence and not even want to take the ball.
Can't
up
do that.
And
Can't do that.
Ball.
One thing I will say to you is here, you don't have a license to lose confidence when you're a Los Angeles Laker. Laker Nation, their attitude is, yo, we the Lakers. We ain't got time for that. We got championships to win. Boston got one up on us now. They got their 18th championship. Now we trailing. We got 17. Damn that. Let's fix that. You see what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that ain't you. That ain't your problem. Okay?
Happens to every shooter that goes there. They just lose confidence, get traded, get cut.
That's right.
And then their career's over.
That. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Kevin in New Orleans, you're live with Stephen A. What's up, Kev?
Yo, what's up?
Talk to me, man.
Yeah, I'm just asking you if you played the college football 25 game yet.
I have not. I'm not really big into the video games, but that's going to change because I got nephews and nieces on me all the time, not to mention some NBA players who telling me I need to learn this stuff. And now you got the college football stuff going on. I do need to learn it. I don't know, my brother. You're an expert at that, not me. But I'm going to learn it. I promise you that.
Okay. This game's a little hard. It's going to take some time to get used to it.
I got time. The key is learning, man. I'm not getting paid for it. So you crawl before you walk. You learn. You go through your growing pains. You know, that's all.
Yeah.
All right? But I'm trying. At least I'm not summarily dismissing it. You know what I'm saying? I could have said, what the hell you asking me about that for? I don't play no damn video games. But you're right. I'm wrong. I should play them more. And I will. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Aaron in Chicago, you're live with Stephen A. What's up, Aaron? How are you? Aaron, are you there?
I'm good, Stephen.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Talk to me. What's going on, bro?
I was curious to see what you think the expectations for the Chicago Bears are going to be, not including playoffs and their division, considering all the additions that they've made during the offseason.
Well, listen, they've upgraded stuff offensively already. They've been good defensively, and I think Caleb Williams is no joke. I think they were like the 12th ranked defense last year. Caleb Williams being there, I think that's a huge, huge plus. Eberflus is your head coach. My issue with him is that, listen, I can't hold it against him, but the bottom line is that you did get the impression they needed something new. But I'm going to give them a chance, and I will say this. I don't expect them to make the playoffs this year, but it's not because I don't expect them to be improved. My issue is I'm much, much higher on Green Bay and Detroit. I think when you look at Green Bay, Jordan Love is no joke. And when you look at Detroit, they were in the NFC Championship game last year. They're not going away. All right, Coach Campbell is no joke. All right, he's a rough rider, and he's instilled something, and he's really changed the culture of the Detroit Lions in such a way that I got to give props where it's due. It's one thing to say that the Chicago Bears ain't going to make the playoffs because they're not going to be very good. That's not my issue. I think they will be improved. I think they will be better. I think Caleb Williams will prove to be a stud. I'm wondering whether or not he's going to be the second coming of C.J. Stroud. We'll find out. My issue with them is the division that they're in. I think there are two teams that are ready in Green Bay and Detroit. And that is what I think is going to be a problem for Chicago, not because they're bereft of talent.
I respect your opinion, sir. I appreciate it. I look forward to the season. God bless you.
Thanks a lot, man. God bless. Feel free to call back anytime. All right. You know that was me talking to the people live, taking your phone calls because I don't run. I like these questions. I wish a lot more of them come. I'm definitely going to incorporate that into this show.